It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon, you know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off from Acrisure. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first down 2 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it gives to Gainwell. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Rodgers from the gun. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here by Rodgers. And it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. A pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. In the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Across the 20, will mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now here's Aaron Jones. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
Josh Metellus on the tackle. It's
From 31, here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of the field, but they turn it over on down. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
A gain of 2.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
At the Vikings' 31-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Vikings are going to take possession.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
A gain of 12.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. Head to 60, head to 60.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. Still on the move. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Vikings.
And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. They'll run the toss here with Jones. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They converted style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10
This is why
at the
most
40-yard
teams, Mike,
line.
decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Panther 11, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a draw. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. There we go, sack. Cowboy 80. Take off.
Now McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He is being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
10 yards to go.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. He's got his big tight end.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. They're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. That is Hawk! And he will go all the way.
I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Joe. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard
He'll come up now for second down and 4. They run it once more with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Price now to return it. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. In motion, Naylor. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
19, 18, run, 18, run.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. On second down, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hawkinson. He's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for it.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Slot receivers headed left. Mayfield comes out throwing. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. He did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Finds Isaac Tislan, complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down.
Here we go. What's that?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
120.
From the gun, Goff. That one's complete, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Delay of game backs him up, Brock, and on 3rd down, it's once again 10 to go.
20. What's that?
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less case in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. Average roll. What's up?
They start on the ground with Gibbs. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here goes tonight.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's going to be 4th and short.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
4th down, Goff throwing. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
180.
1st and 10. It's Mayfield. Made by Bucky Irving. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Irvin on the counter. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up first
Trying to get it on the keeper. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 20-zip lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Lions nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, caught. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10.
First down throw from Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. That tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way.
180.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And they get this down the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game.
Lions 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 29-yard line.
Right side, this is a good cut. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Gain of 6.
And goes to the hurry up here.
1st down.
Baker now off the play fake. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
2 yards.
Let's go.
Looking quickly here.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 20, done.
Design quarterback on here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers piling it on going into halftime. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Gets him on the in route. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. They'll cobble together a yard there. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running it with David Montgomery. That's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, it's gone. This one to Williams out left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Complete to Isaac to Small. A gain of 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
What? 180. What?
He's going to throw again. Goff. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
What? What's that?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for his back to Mir Gibbs there. And now it's 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. So we're through 3 here. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
120.
Desperation time here. No good.